morning, everybody. It's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. It is time for the coolest thing I have seen all week. I think I'm late doing this. I mentioned last week that I would be back with a video of the coolest thing I've seen all week, but I got sidetracked making supply books and working, so I'm here now. This is basically art on paper, and we've all seen that. So when I say the coolest thing I've seen all week, it really just struck me because where I work, we got 3 beautiful envelopes in as a donation, and they were decorated with this beautiful art. So, we put things on the floor. These were put out to sell, and they stayed out for a little while, and I loved them from the minute they came in. So after a few days, I thought, well, I've got to buy at least one of these. I can't remember if I bought 1 or 2, but it looks to me like somebody used an ink stamp, but maybe not. Does that look like an ink stamp? I just can't tell. Or if it was put in a printer. I don't think it was put in a printer. Anyway, it got me to thinking about creating with stamps, and a lot of people do this. Some people do it for a living. I love to watch Mike Deacon's channel, and I recently came across another channel where they just use a lot of stamps, and it's such a pretty way to do art. I loved that this one was already made though, and I love all of these layers. Look at the hearts on the palms, and then the eyes have been colored a really, really deep blue. There's a lot of dark around the mouth, the nose, the eyes. I don't know, it just looks real, and I wondered what was done to this to get it to look so faded. I don't know. I tried one and it didn't turn out quite the same, but I've continued to play with some of my favorite stamps, and I love the way they turned out. I'm sure all of you have seen this large stamp before. I use it quite a bit. I just love this stamp. And it's basically stamps and watercolors. So I used flowers to stamp all around the lady. On this one, and I love the way this one turned out, I gave the stamped part the color that I wanted first. And then I had cut out this stamped image. This one didn't turn out quite right. I stamped several sheets of paper, and this one it didn't take all over, so it's like part of her face didn't get stamped. So I cut out this little cover, template, whatever, to cover up the stamp, and I used my ink sprays. And then another favorite stamp, I don't even know where this came from. I've had this for so long. If you ever see anything like this, though, I suggest investing in one because it makes such pretty borders on pages. I really love this stamp. Anyway, I just sprayed around it, and it left that really pretty clean stamp in the center. And then this one, I got too close to the edge of the stamp, and I went back with some white paint. But there are just so many ways to use stamps. I'm thinking about doing a video on just different ways to use stamps. I would love to hear if anybody is interested in seeing one. And I've got some tutorials I want to do. I've got a lot of things I want to do. More supply packs on the way, and just more fun things going into the shop. Anyway, I'm off to work this morning. I just wanted to show you this. And thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.